Alright, welcome to my Beerchat Christmas Extravaganza. You know my name. My name is James, and here we are today. Hopefully my audio is not too loud right now. I just did a lot of checks before, and so far I know it's probably pretty good so far. I just keep an eye out also on my mixer as well. Welcome and Merry Christmas to you all. Welcome to my very first Christmas live stream. I think I've never done really a Christmas live stream before, so I have a lot of things planned today. Some of them I'm nervous about because some of them are just testing stuff out, and like my new games I found. I mean, what's this new games? I mean, this is games I've already kind of played before in the past before, and I'm bringing back pretty much. And then we have a lot of other things go. We got ton of beer here, beers I've never tried. Beer I thought looks quite interesting to give it a try. Some of them you would think, and I'm included, I said, you disgusting, this doesn't taste good at all, no. And I'm wrong, probably. So without further ado, like at first I was thinking, starting out this Christmas special with the actual Christmas story, but I told myself in the past I would not put too much religion, politics in my YouTube channel, so I skipped this one. If you want to yet, definitely let me know in the chat. I'm more than welcome to share it afterwards, but before I'm getting too sober, just kidding, let me try it out. I found a beer called from the Eagle Brewery. It's a beer, actually. Somebody, one of your viewers told me about it. I feel like, I think that was, what someone told me before. This is a banana bread beer. You heard me right, banana bread beer. It doesn't really specify, what kind of beer it is. Oh, probably more like towards a lager a little bit. And apparently what I see, which I did not know, is actually imported too. Oh. Alright, let me just open it up pretty quick. Oh, it's got already a really strong banana bread beer flavor to it. As I put my nose in there and let's give it a try. I got my glass. I want to make sure I got you in camera. Fortunately, you know me. Usually I do like put it as a slow motion part, but in live stream this does not work. Uh-oh. Sorry guys, it's a bit commercials. Hopefully I'm not getting dinged on that one. So it looks a bit darker. Gives a nice darker color a little bit. Look, I would probably say for a banana bread beer, yeah, it's probably a right choice. Make it a little bit darker color, because banana bread, so far I know, is usually very, very, not very, but quite dark. Yeah, get a really strong flavor of the nice banana bread to banana in my nose right now. So give it a try to Christmas, guys. That is a really interesting flavor. How to describe it? Because first, sometimes when your beer touches the tongue, you can somehow get the feeling for it. Okay, is it a bit light beer? Is it dark beer? Is it heavy? Is it rich? Etc. etc. So the first came in, and it was like, oh, it's gonna be very watered down beer. But then when you come to the flavor coming through, then you get really the flavor of the beer and bananas in there. So do I think watered down? Yeah, I think it is watered down. Wow, Waltz of the Flowers by Tchaikovsky. I don't know if it's interesting to put it as a Christmas special, a Christmas song. These songs are from YouTube, so that's why in my description the information's on there by rules and regulation and terms and conditions. I had to put it in the description, so that's what you see. That's why it's such a long ass description in there. But while we are here, you know, normally when before I start yapping, before I'm getting drunk or something, we head over to my next scene, so we can do my my first reaction video. This one, I thought it was kind of nifty because I have banana bread beer. It's another Greg's beer review, and it's an Untitled Art brewing company for a bananas Foster Stout. So let me put on my headphones. Ruining my my lovely hairdo with my headphones. Great me, right? Press it over. There you go.
Beer 30. Let's go see what's in the fridge today.
I hope it's not too loud for you guys. I hope so. Let me just up a little bit more for you guys for this one.
Hey everybody, welcome to Greg's Beer Review. Today, thanks so much for stopping by, I do appreciate it. Today's beer comes from Untitled Art, guys. I think I have one more from them in there, in the fridge. A little bit bigger ABV than this one. This is their Banana Foster Stout, coming in at 8%. And Untitled Art, they're in Wisconsin.
So this beer is 8%. Mine was not that high. I think it was 5.2. Yep, 5.2 exactly. Let me see if we can see that. Oh, it's gonna be bright. Hang on. I don't think you can see it really because it's being over the overexposure because of my lights are right there. So apologies, guys. But yeah, it's 5.2. So mine is a little lighter.
These guys do some really
stout,
tasty
so
dark
his
beers.
is actually
they do.
for stout is on 8%. Is a little on the lighter
I
side
didn't go
himself.
look and
So
see how many different other beers they produced or anything, but some like most of the ones that I've picked up or seen available here have been their darker beers, and they range big time in ABVs from 6-7% all the way up to 10% and bigger. So it reminds me a lot of.
yeah, like it's a lot. Depends on what brewing company you're going to. A lot of them do have a tendency to go on a higher spot. You know, like 8% is right. For me, what I've experienced in a medium section.
They do dark
But
beers,
I've also had like 12%, 13% before on stouts, which is quite heavier. So that is definitely in there.
But they're still using these little 12-ounce cans, so it's a big disappointment, especially when you got to pay premium dollars for a small can instead of a 16-ounce can. This one on the bottom says it was put in the package on January the 16th of 21. So here we're in November, almost a year old. 10 months old anyway. So Bananas Foster Stout. Stout with banana puree, cinnamon, vanilla, and milk sugar, lactose. In this collaboration between Neon Raptor Brewing out of Wisconsin also. 8% alcohol by volume, and then it's a heat shrunk label on this 12-ounce can, guys. So not cheap beers to buy. I will tell you that right. Anytime you're going to get an imperial stout or a bourbon barrel aged stout, you're going to pay a premium price because it takes more ingredients to produce that style of beer, especially with that ABV anyway. So we want to see how well they've done this particular version. So no IBUs are given. It says smoothie stout brewed with our friends across the pond, Neon Raptor. It says here they're in Wisconsin. This bad boy uses a boatload of banana puree, and we top it off with cinnamon, vanilla, milk sugar, all brewed with an open flame to incorporate the true Foster's experience. It looks pretty dark, but it looks like it's got some brown ash characteristics from the pictures I'm seeing here, but that's sometimes misleading. So, 12-ounce can. We got all the info we're going to get. Into the glass we go. Yeah, it's more brown, as you can see.
All right. First of all, you can definitely see that is you know it's gonna be very rich on your flavors because, as you said, it's quite brown. For a stout, it's this really dark brown, not really black, but quite dark there. But that is like at the beginning looks like really, and you don't see no refoaming, so you know it's gonna be very thick on
See that? Very brown coming out. Doesn't look like a stout in appearance.
Sorry,
and all there's some big
for a
chunks
second.
coming out of there. Ooh, Lord. Ooh, Lord. Big chunkiness. Looks like cottage cheese coming out. Ooh, oh, yuck. Oh my God. I don't think I've ever seen any chunks that big come out of a beer before. Ooh, put it by God.
Cottage cheese, really?
That doesn't look healthy there, guys. I mean, that is actually nasty looking.
What do you want me to say about it? Huh? What do you want to say about it? I really don't know how to even. If he looks like this, and he is the expert too, he's been doing it for, gosh, how many years? You know?
I believe there's something going on with that there. Oh, man. I'm not even going to drink that. Yeah, I don't know if y'all can see that super brown, milky color down to here, and then there's so big chunks. I mean, it's big chunks down in there. I think that beer is bad. I think that beer is absolutely bad. It does not look like the pictures I'm seeing here. And it didn't look good, and it doesn't smell good, guys. I mean, that is, that's an infected beer, no doubt. It should not look like that. It should not look like that at all. I'm not going to take the chance. I mean, something that looks that bad and smells bad, I'm just not going to take that chance. I'm too old to get sick from drinking something like this, and I may be overreacting, but I don't know if y'all can see that, but that's actually nasty looking. That does not look like something you should be drinking or should be have poured out of that, because it doesn't look like that in the pictures there on Untapped. So I think that's a bad beer, and I'm not going to take the chance. So that's where we're going to wrap this one up, guys. There's not going to be anything further, and I am going to leave a very bad comment on this beer. Stuff like this should not leave the brewery. If they had a batch that was bad, they should not have released that. That is absolutely awful looking and smelling. So that's it for that. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge. It's terrible. It's terrible. That's probably been the worst looking and smelling beer that I may have ever seen. So it's going to get, I don't think I've ever given a beer an F, but I think this is going to get it.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is... Wow. I really don't know what to say, because that is another good option, good evidence that me personally, I do not check these videos because I want to be surprised as you are, you know. So I'm taking random videos out of their collections, and I'm going to check them up, you know. So and to be quite honest, like that was like quite surprising, because I want to be like, you always have to be open-minded. You have to be open-minded when it comes with beer. I was not for a long time until I started my YouTube channel here, and it changed afterwards, big time, because now I'm more exploring. Worst case scenario, yeah, it wouldn't taste good. That would be it. This is the worst case scenario, you know. But how do you know something tasty if you don't try it, you know? So I do the same thing with my videos, you know. Let's check it out, you know. And if you watched a lot of my old videos, you notice I actually have a few bad ones too. Like, it was not my taste. Like, I remember, when was it? Last New Year's Eve, I believe, was it? When I tried the Metallica beer. Oh, Metallica beer, that was like, I had bigger expectations because it's Metallica. No, but I guess it was not the case. Oh, I'm sorry on that, guys. Let me go back. Cracking up the... Turning on the volume again. And that's some... I'm taking off this because it's nice to have the music on, but it distracts me later. Because just because I turn it down for you guys doesn't mean it's turned on my side. In theory, I can probably turn off the two here and I don't listen to you guys, but... And then I know myself too, then I will forget if I do another reaction video. You know? Alright, gents, ladies and gents. Let's do something I've wanted to do already quite some time. I'm nervous about it, and now I'm doing it. Let's have a nice quiz going. I don't know how many people are in there. If you want to play along, it is a extension from Twitch. So on Twitch you can technically play along, but because we are only on YouTube today, so this is more like in the comment section. Put it in the comment section and the answers. If you are watching it after day after, tomorrow or something, just play along, you know. Like, I still want to see everybody's reaction on that one. So let me see if that works. One second, something doesn't seem quite... seem like acting up a little. No. This system is so weird. I really just played it. It was working earlier. I swear I actually had it running already. Ah. It gives me how to set up again. I did set it up. One second, guys. I'm sorry. This is... I don't like that at all. Because now I have to... This is... There you go. Oh, it's back. Somehow this is not still not popping up here. Let me just redo it one more time. You have no idea how much that makes me right now really upset right now. Fix this. Are you kidding me? What time? There you go. Now we have it finally. Holy crap. Alright, we do the point system. Now again, these rules are more setting more or less for people who have it on Twitch. So for me it's not so much. So the first question, who raised Buddy in Will Ferrell's movie elf? Was it a family of raccoons, an elf, New York bin man, or Gimble store staff? Any ideas? Any ideas there? Come on. Of course, the correct answer is an elf. Obviously, it shows no 0% because obviously I don't have nobody here on Twitch playing with me because I'm not on Twitch. So, next question. Where do Kevin's parents travel to the 1990s film Leaving Home? Home Alone, London, Paris, Tokyo, or Florida? Where do Kevin's parents travel to the 1990s film Leaving Him Home in Home Alone? London, Paris, Tokyo, Florida? Even the young kids nowadays, they know that movie in and out, even if it's 31 years ago when the movie came out. Of course, the correct answer is Paris. Zero points for everybody. And I don't see anybody in the chat to play along. Come on in. Next question here. Who did Santa Claus conquer in a classic 1964 movie? His demons, Babylon, the Romans, or the Martians? That's actually a question I even don't think I've watched that movie before. I have to check that movie out. Old movie. And the correct answer is the Martians. I didn't even know. I don't know if I watched that movie before, to be quite honest. Alright, next question. Come on in, guys, play along. Which of these Christmas movies contains over 300 profanities? After Christmas, Bad Santa, It's a Wonderful Life, or The Polar Express? Just FYI, it looks like pretty easy. Very easy. Answer. Question, I mean. Alright. Correct answer is, of course, Bad Santa. With Billy Bob Thornton. Alright, next question. In Dr. Seuss, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the Grinch lives in the outskirts of which town? Who will, how will, why will, or what will? Say what? Who will, why will, who will, how will, and what will? Again, if you know, been around Dr. Seuss time, you know that I have not been around Dr. Seuss time, and I know that. Because that is everybody, especially in Christmas times, for this movie at least. Or books at least. Answer, of course, it's who will. In the 2019 movie Last Christmas was inspired by the songs of which singer? Miley Cyrus, Mariah Carey, Stormzy, or George Michael? If I didn't know better, technically none of them. This movie from 2019, Last Christmas. I have to check that one out. I'm not really a movie person, if you notice it. Alright, here it's saying the correct answer is George Michael. But as I said, I don't think that's is 100% correct, because Last Christmas, the song is from Wham, where George Michael was a part of. Which song did Hugh Grant dance to as a Prime Minister in Love Actually? The Macarena, Jingle Bell Rock, Jump for My Love, or All I Want for Christmas Is You? Come on, guys, you can do it. Come on, yeah. Come on, yeah. Come on, yeah. Come on. Just jump for my love. Okay. I think if I would have played it as a contestant, I would have lost a long time ago. I thought it was quite decent questions, but there are a lot of them hard ones. For me, at least hard. The original Die Hard movie is set in an airport in which city? Chicago, Los Angeles, Boston, or New York? What you know? You know it? Guys, do you know it? You know it? Oh yeah, you know it? Yeah. It's actually quite easy. And the correct answer is Los Angeles. At LAX, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Best Christmas movies ever. Die Hard. Every year there's always a debacle and debate. Is it a Christmas movie or not? Even Bruce Willis said it's not. But it is. It's a Christmas tradition around the world. Alright, what is the name of the website used by Amanda and Iris in the holiday to swap houses for Christmas? HomeExchange.com, Trivago.com, LonelyForChristmas.com, or SoloHolidays.com? The holiday, I think Jack Black played in that movie too, if I'm not mistaken. It was, I think, one of his few movies where he was not a comedian, where he was actually had like a serious movies there. The correct answer is HomeExchange.com. Next question. Next question. What is Tim Allen's character Scott Calvin's job in the 1994 movie The Santa Claus? Deliveryman, toy salesman, carpenter, baker, and my favorite, Toolman the tailor. I said it wrong, but. And the correct answer after the commercial. I'm just kidding, yeah, there's no commercial. And the correct answer is, of course, a toy salesman. And the results, of course, everybody has 0. I actually had, from all the 10 questions, if I would have made it without knowing the answer before, and probably probably 3 points or something. Really low. Really low. Really low. So, if you noticed earlier, I put in my thing a little bit, my other microphone. as I'm trying to do something that is, I've been considered being weird on that one, but I thought kind of cool to do that. I think I want to go live on YouTube. Not YouTube. On Facebook. But normally I did it always over the machine, never over here. So for me, it is like with the phone, stuff like this, kind of. I don't even know. Oh, there. Alright, we are going live right now on simultaneously on YouTube, guys. So, ladies and gentlemen, you guys are all intertwined right now. Unfortunately, you cannot see each other. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on YouTube. I decided to do a quick shout out live there for my next event. I have live stream right now on YouTube going on, so you go to my YouTube channel, you'll see my Beerchat Extravaganza. So I'm hoping there's no really feedback on both sides, because I have two microphones right now for two different cameras, you know. So, so I hope you guys can see me great. I mean, it looks quite dark for me, but okay. So let me just, while we're here, let me just go on actual computer Facebook and link to my link this to my actual private screen too. So I am both sides on live a little bit right now. So guys, welcome again for my Facebook and YouTube people. You're both right now next to me. Here is my YouTube people, and up here is my, no, vice versa. This is my YouTube and you are my Facebook people. So welcome. So next beer I want to try right out. By the way, Facebook people, if you want to see the entire shenanigans here about our Christmas Vaganza, come on to my YouTube channel over here. I do a few more things here on YouTube that I cannot physically do currently with my settings right now on Facebook, because I do some reaction videos and playing a game that unfortunately it doesn't work on both ends right now. So if you want to see the entire thing, come on over, come to my YouTube channel. So that's actually my first beer review on Facebook, actually. So that was maybe one of the most expensive beers I've bought for tonight, and I thought, because it's Christmas, we need to be a bit more whimsy, if you may say. So I found something really whimsy. A ghost beer, a barrel aged, called from a One Well Brewing Company, called the Tequila Barrel Aged Only Goes to Show. So you got here for you guys, and up here. Sorry if I'm. Yeah, it is. So that's good. So it's like a barrel aged, tequila barrel aged. So my first assumption is you should have some aroma, flavor of tequila with it. The sad part is, the scary part is, on in the store, I looked up everywhere on the can. I could not find how many percent of alcohol it has. But I do like the design. It looks really nice. That's one of those beers, you know, you have no problem keeping keeping the cans for like decoration purpose because it looks really nice. So here we go. I will try and do it on both ends. But if it's like barrel aged, and I have a feeling it's gonna be more strong, especially with something with tequila together. Tequila, I'm sorry. My Spanish is still learning. I'm still not fluent with that. So here you go, guys. That's for you first. Looks beautiful, hey? And up here for you guys. It got really like, if you look close, yeah, it looks pretty foggy. So again, I don't have. It's the first like tequila barrel aged beer I've ever tried, so I have no expectations. I don't know what to expect there. This is something brand new for me in any level. So let's give it a try. Oh yeah, it's got already a strong tequila flavor already. So this is already coming out pretty strong. So, woo! Glad I don't have to drive tonight anymore. Alright guys, so just I want to make sure you all can hear me perfectly. Please let me know if the audio are on both platforms. Please let me know on both platforms. As to be fair, like I think Facebook, you are more quicker to send stuff out than YouTube, because YouTube has I think 20-second delay or something. So you can definitely say for the YouTube people, I'm talking to the future, and vice versa. Oh, it's got really strong. You got some strong lime flavor too. So tequila, lime, someone matches perfectly. Oh, wow! That is definitely a flavor to get used to. I would put it definitely in a sour side. It's very sour. I mean, tastes very strong like lime. I mean that lime is definitely the main thing I'm tasting right now. Okay, to make my everything kind of quite funny, it actually kind of had also slight flavor of salt. I definitely taste salt too. So something I might need just to make it more nicer for everybody. Okay. Looks a little bit warmer now. At least on YouTube side, because I put like something in there. Alright, you Facebook people. Again, come on over to YouTube if you want to explore more. I did my quick review here on Facebook as well. So come on over on my YouTube channel if you want to see more, because now we're heading over to another great reaction video. So come on in. The link is actually in the event for tonight. So come on in and have a wonderful Christmas, guys. See you on the other side. Alright, so that was my quick coming in on Facebook. Was kind of cool just to do this pretty quick. This video is of course available for them for right now to view it. And for us, ladies and gents, let me head over to the pause the music again. It was a banana. Sorry. Alright, let's do my big whoosh pretty quick and head over to the menu scene. Okay, minus mirror, so I'll head go the other way. So, another Greg's beer review. So we're going a bit more on this time. So hopefully this is better than the last time.
It's beer
Just want me to
30.
find out. I got my
Let's go take a
headphones.
walk, see what's in the fridge today.
Ready to go. It's always beer 30.
Hey everybody, welcome to Greg's Beer Reviews today. Thanks a bunch for stopping by, I do appreciate it. Today's beer comes from Beechwood Barbecue and Brewing. I did one of their beers not long ago. It may have been in the last beer mail package that Bill sent me, and this is another one that he has sent me out of the next beer mail package, or the last beer mail package. And guys, he has his own beer review channel, Beer Hounds Beer Reviews. Check him out. This is a fairly big beer, a 10%er. They're calling it a double, but once it gets to 10, triple is not actually a recognized style in IPAs, but once it gets to 10, I call it an imperial IPA instead of a double. These guys are out in California. Over to Untapped. They say 100 IBUs on this one, guys.
Dang, that's a lot of IBUs. What?
It has a heat shrunk label on it, and it does have a date on it of 07/14/21, July 14th, 21. And it has the ABV, the IBUs, and the canned on date on the can itself. So very, very nice.
That's always nice because a lot of brewing companies they put it right on the bottom of the can and like make it right underneath there. So, I don't know. You know, like it's always sometimes you don't want to look like this here. And sometimes it's nice always to look like on the label.
All three bits of information there. Says here, cosmic array of hops are acutely focused in this West Coast style double IPA. Cures to 10 years, maybe the 10 years, 10%. Malts are American Two-Row, Idaho Pilsner, Hops Mosaic, Strata, Idaho 7, Sultana, and Yukonot. So,
It kind of, I don't want to even say it like, but one of the helps he said got Jugendnacht or something, and it almost sounds like the German word of for good night, gute Nacht.
the pictures here kind of misleading. One of them looks like it's kind of hazy, and the other two look like they're fairly clear. West Coast style, it could have a slight haze to it, but it's not going to be anywhere like an orange juice looking beer anyway. Seems like the ones that Bill has sent me have mostly, if not all, been in the West Coast style. So maybe that's his favorite. I don't know. Or maybe he can't get his hands on a New England style out there. I don't know that either. So it's what it is here. I don't think we need to talk about anything else. I do appreciate Beechwood putting the ABV, the IBUs, and the canned on date on the package. So very nicely done. 100 IBUs, 10%. This wouldn't be a transitional beer, guys.
10%, yeah. What am I saying right now? For 10% is a lot of beer, and normally if that high amount you think is thick, rich, etc., gives you that is like the stereotypical thing if you got a high amount. So looking already him pouring in, you notice already it's not dark at all. It's actually quite looks like more lighter.
Golden color.
Yeah.
All right. Got a nice observatory telescope there on the front. Very colorful label. Right big soapy bubbles on it. About a finger and a half of head on it. Very nice looking beer. A very clear beer. I mean, I can see light right through that beer.
That's definitely one of those beers that is like it is an optical illusion. Because if you look at it, you don't think it's that thick, that big at all. I wouldn't. But it's quite funny if you think about it. The name is optical telescope. Optical, you know, optical illusion. The company already had the ideas of why they named it that way.
Good looking beer. So, to the nose we go. Yeah, very pleasant aroma. Very, very nice. Of course, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different hops. So they've used quite an array of hops for this. Nice and citrusy, a little bit of pine. A little dankness. Maybe even a little bit of melon in there.
Melon.
Pretty good aroma. It does. For that many hops, it's got a nice hop presence. And on the label on the back here, it tells you the malts and the hops on it. So, man, they're telling you the whole story there, guys. The hops, the malts, the ABV, the IBU, the candle date. I mean, that's the way, to me, it should be done. They're giving you all that information. You know what you're buying when you pick up this can.
And that is a key. You want to know what you're drinking, what you're buying. You want to know. If you don't know, you know, or you have to guess or have to search it, buying 101. If you don't know what you're buying, how do you know you want to buy it? How do you know that's the right thing to buy? I don't, you know, so being transparent. You know, sure, I get it. Secrets, company secrets, you know, and recipes, I get it, you know, like you don't need to get into technical, but at least the basics so people know what they're drinking.
You know what's in it. You know what they made it out of. You know everything. So, very nice. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Bill.
Cheers.
That's a very tasty beer. A very well done beer. I don't find it boozy at all. You may, if you're not used to drinking a 10%er. 10 years ago, this may have been boozy to me. Now, it's rather pleasant.
Yeah, for 10%, having something pleasant is not normal. The normality. It is sometimes 10%. You sometimes is either in a very rich way, or it is in a way that it is like you can taste the alcohol content on your tongue. You know, the stronger it is, the acidity, you can feel it. You know, like I feel like you can taste it. Not the quantity, like the number exactly, but you would know. You would know immediately, like, is it stronger? For some odd reason, I was recording too. My apologies. Let me just fix it really quick.
And when I drink a 10% beer for the final beer of the evening, which it is for me, it makes me sleep pretty good. That's very nice. That's a very tasty beer. That's a well-made beer. That's very nicely done. Very impressed with what they've done on this beer as far as the information and what's in my glass. So, swirly swirl, back in, going in.
I was when years ago I first got introduced to become a beer blogger, I was thinking, what is he doing there? Why is he so swirling? Um, Now, like obviously, I knew it already a long time ago, and I said a few times on my live streams or my other videos before, is sometimes there's some residues on the bottom, some what I like to call them floaties, which brings the flavor more out. So if you twirl it around, now you get everything off from the bottom in there, so you get the full power of the flavor.
Very nice. Very nice beer. Right out of the fridge, guys. Let's go sip on it. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sipping on it for quite a while. It's up to room temperature. A little bit of lacing left on the glass from where the head when I originally poured it in the glass. Guys, to me, this beer is very well made. It's got all the information on the can, the malts, the hops, the date, the ABV, the IBUs, a 10%er that's exceptionally well made. Not quite to the outstanding category. You may differ. I mean, you may think it's definitely a 10, and I wouldn't argue with that, not one bit. For a West Coast style, it is pretty damn tasty. So, and with the alcohol content at 10%, and it is as well hidden as it is, I think it's done very well. So,
You have to also think about it. One thing you have to always think about it, that is made, if I remember right, in California. California in general, it's warmer than in other states. So you don't want having too heavy of a beer in the hot summer times. Otherwise, it's gonna be your stomach would definitely not be happy about it. So having something that fits perfectly in tropical weathers, plus high percentage, it's definitely a great beer. Like I wish I could find. I wish I had ever found it here in Michigan before. I would love to give it a try here.
very enjoyable beer. I would definitely buy this beer if it was available here. No doubt about it. So, very well done. Very, very well done. Final chug.
Yeah, final chug, guys.
A very enjoyable beer. Really unbelievable how well the alcohol content is hidden in this beer. It would definitely be a sleeper. You would definitely want to have a designated driver or drink this one at home because.
On that note, it for me would be irresponsible not to mention it at all, but not because it's a 10%, but any kind of alcohol, you should not drive afterwards. Have a designated driver or have arrangements if you're not at home.
This one goes down so easy, you don't realize you're drinking a 10% beer. I mean, that's 2 Budweisers in one can, especially being a 16 ouncer on top of that. So, drink responsibly, guys. Don't get in trouble, don't hurt nobody. So, to me, guys, probably go against the grade a little bit on this one, because I'm going to judge it for the information that's on the can and the taste I got out of the can. It's a solid A, and that's where I'm going to put it. 95 from me, guys. Over to Beer Advocate, only a couple people have commented on it. Probably a new release, and nobody, I think only 2 people had commented on it, and both of them gave it good scores. Untapped only has 208 people have commented on it, so that's why I'm saying it's probably a new release from these guys. And they have it at 4.16, which is in their A- scale. All the information that's on the can, including the date and the tastiness of this beer, leads me to up it up just a little bit. So, and when I tell you that I would spend my money on it, maybe you should too. I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of people who don't like 10% beers. It's just too heavy because they like the session beers. They want to drink 6, 8, 10 5%ers instead of enjoying the taste on something like this. Those days for me are long gone. So with only having a couple a day now, I want to enjoy that taste.
Yeah.
And I want something with a little bit more ABV than a 4% or 5% beer. So anyway, like I said earlier, 10% makes me sleep really good. So anyway, with that being said, we've got all the information, guys. If you've had this, the optical telescope from Beechwood Brewing, let me know. This is the 2021 edition. I don't think they've done it before. Looking at the ratings on Untappd. Let me know what you think. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge. Hey guys.
Yeah, that is definitely a great taste if you think about it. It looks interesting. The next time I'm going to California, I might give it a try. You know, like give it a try. You never know. It's probably a good beer. It is definitely like Greg. He's always straightforward, and that's what I like about his beer reviews. A lot of his channel, you know. So yeah, but it is definitely a great accents. 10%, and like 10%. I've been only once in California. That was in April, and I had like tasty beers down there. Now, okay, granted there was some Sierra Nevadas in there, which I had already before in, but to be fair, I couldn't really find a lot of local breweries in Los Angeles. Surprise, surprise. And I was looking for them. But overall, like there is some decent beers. Now, do I want to try 10% beer in the warmer weathers? I think trying, yes. Enjoying, I don't know about it. I don't know. Like I would probably, and I would be more than happy if I can be proven wrong. That's to be quite honest. So, I want to try out something. You know, like normally, no, I would go back doing the spiel again, but I want to make it a bit more fun, more interesting. So. Thank you, guys. Oh, I don't know. Sorry, guys. I'm just looking stuff around there a little bit. But at the beginning, when I created my YouTube channel, one thing I wanted to do is I had back then started up mystery beers. Like I asked my family or friends to go to the store and find me some beer, and I will either open up while recording or on live stream. So I haven't done it for a while because it's hard for some people to buy some beer if they don't have ideas about beer, you know, if it makes sense. But this time they did it. Oh, well, that was like forever. Oh. Like I have it right here. I did not look at it, so I have no idea what I'm having. It was in the cooler before. Because there's more than just one in there, so I don't want to make sure I'm not seeing what I'm doing. So, and we have a Glutenberg Red. It's a buckwheat beer. Gluten-free. So it's probably some healthier way. Healthy beer. I got 5% alcohol in there. It's on a pint. So, I cannot say I've had buckwheat beer before. What? I've done. Did I or didn't I? Non-alcoholic beer before. No, I drank before, yeah, but I don't know if I ever reviewed one. Oh, I did review one, but I think I never published it because I think I lost the footage. Yeah, so it was something like that, yeah. But here's a buckwheat beer. Okay, it's definitely a lot darker than I had expectations. Yeah. Kind of funny, like how much the lighting will change in on the camera. So it's quite dark. Definitely weedy. Like a strong weedy taste to it. Um, why we are reviewing it beer? Let's just do something interesting again. Let's do another quiz. So we did Christmas. As you all know, I am a musician, right? Which, by the way, I am working currently for alerts. I'm gonna do it in the planning section because I'm a musician to create my own alerts, like I'm a saxophone player and a trumpet player, so making alerts based with that stuff, so actually recording everything. It is, to be fair, if you want it perfectly, it's not easy to figure that out. So, but this time, let's do a music trivia. So here comes the rules, as you all know. Let's try the buckwheat beer. Prost on the gluten-free beer. Oh, that is really strong. Buckwheat. It feels like I'm drinking bread or something. Oh, wow. I really have to say, if I had to give it a ranking, it's definitely 1.5. Wow. Good to know. So, Gutenberg, if you like it, feel free to buy it. I don't think I'm doing that again. Alright, here we go with the questions. Guys, come on in. Which of these is the title of best-selling Ed Sheeran song? Circle of Life, Monstrosity of Us, Pale Shadow of Me, or Shape of You? I looked it right here instead of there, where there's your correct answer. I want to try it out because I heard some good things of Ed Sheeran. Sheeran. And my guess would have been Ed Shape of You, to be quite honest. Like, that was my guess. What do you think? Put in the comments, please. Comments. And it is Shape of You. Not like that. I did not know it before, and like I wanted to try it out as That's why I was looking right here. I saw the green, but I didn't know what it was because it's the ranking is different. Yeah, like on my side it's monstrosity first, but over here it's bottom left. So next question. Which of these artists has won a Grammy Award? Justin Bieber, Nicki Minaj, Katy Perry, or Snoop Dogg? Ooh. It's quite tricky. Grammy is a huge. I would either pick Katy Perry or Snoop Dogg personally. Let's do Katy Perry. I do Katy Perry. What do you guys do? Katy Perry? Huh? And the answer is Justin Bieber. You want a Grammy? Not the one person I would even thought of giving him a Grammy. I would give him. I would rather have the Snoop Dogg than Justin. But what do I know? Next question. Kettle drums belong to which section of traditional orchestra? Brass, percussion, string, or woodwind? Okay, I'm not going to answer this personally because that is just so easy for a musician, especially orchestral musician. And the answer is, guys, it's of course percussions. Yup, buddy. The kettle drums actually is not the proper name of it. Kettle drums is the name what people tell, but technically it's in timpani. Next question. The musical Everybody Talking About Jamie was co-written by a member of which group? Arctic Monkeys, The Feeling, Pet Boy Shop, Pet Shop Boys, or The Script? What's a Pet Shop Boys? Pet Shop Boys. Yeah, I know, I looked it up, but I don't want to ruin the moment for you guys to answer. And the correct answer, ladies and gentlemen, is The Feeling. I was wrong. I was so wrong. Alright. Next question. And the correct question is: a former Beatles member wrote the song based on the last words of which artist? Andy Warhol, Pablo Picasso, Salvador Dali, or Vincent van Gogh? So Andy Warhol, some name I don't even doesn't even ring a bell for me. All the others have some name to it. But the correct answer is Pablo Picasso. So guys, before we head over to the next question, I just want to give a question out for you guys to give me an answer via the chat, or if you watch it afterwards in the comment section, please. If I was in an alternative dimension, what would my job be? I know it's a weird question, and a lot of you know who I am as a person, you know. So what would I do? Maybe not, please. I want to know. Next question. According to the NME, which song has the greatest guitar solo of all times? Hotel California, Paranoid Android, Stairway to Heaven, Sweet Child O' Mine. I would personally guess Stairway to Heaven. And they all have great music, but Stairway to Heaven, I think, had great guitar solo. Let's reveal it. Sweet Child O' Mine. I mean, again, they all have great guitar solos, but I think greatest, I thought was Stairway to Heaven. I was wrong. Oh, oh, oh. I don't know what to say. Next question. What did over 6,000 people state as their religion in the 2011 UK census? Disco, heavy metal, jazz, TV themed tunes. If you ask me, one thing, and one thing only. And that's just because I'm biased on that one. I would personally think heavy metal. Because a lot of heavy metal bands actually come from the UK, so I can see that one. Obviously, disco is that. Jazz is a genre that is only for selected musicians or people who like to listen to jazz. You know, like only selected people, not a whole lot. TV theme tunes, obviously, everyone likes TV theme tunes, but not as census. So let's reveal it. Heavy metal, yeah. I had a feeling that was it. I just wasn't sure. Not at all. So for everybody, guys, if you're tuning in right now, welcome to Beerchat, our Christmas Extravaganza. Today's a special day. I do so many different beers where I'm also reacting videos and playing games like here. If you like to follow my content so far, please like this stream pretty quick. Give me a comment in the chat and subscribe to my channel. As I said in the previous live streams and videos before, if I get 100 subscribers, I will do impromptu live stream with a chance for you to win something out of my like a t-shirt out of my merch store, which by the way you will see down there the link to it, and over there you will see like what I currently have in my merch store. So keep an eye out. Okay. Next question. Which band reportedly requested M&M's at their gigs with all of the brown ones removed? Black Sabbath, Led Zeppelin, Oasis, or Van Halen? Oh, boy. That is such a very precise. Black Sabbath or Van Halen? You know, I stick with Black Sabbath because with M&M's, aka Munchies, they've been used to you know. So let's reveal the answer pretty quick. Van Halen! I was the other one! Are you kidding me? I told you I had either Van Halen or Black Sabbath. You know, I had either or. It was a 50-50 chance. All the other two could have made it too. No, but I wasn't even thinking about it. Well, was I wrong? 50%. Okay, next question. Which novel was tuned into a musical and cancelled on Broadway after 21 performances? Carrie, It, The Exorcist, or The Shining? So if you ask me, there seems only one possible solution. I'd say Carrie. Do I know that? Do you know it? Let me know, please. Let's reveal the answer pretty quick. It was Carrie. And the reason I said Carrie was not because I knew it, because no, I didn't. But I remember, I think Carrie was a musical. All the others I'd never heard of even being musical. I don't know even if that's even possible. The Exorcist is kind of weird movie, weird musical. And with it and Shining. Everything's possible, I guess. Next question. At the 2018 Grammys, who became the first solo male artist for 25 years to win a record album and song of the year? Bruno Mars, Drake, Kanye West, or Pharrell Williams? You know what? I think Bruno Mars. I think that was 2018 was, I think, the thing when he came out. What do you think, chat? We know. And the correct answer is Bruno Mars. Yep. This is what I kind of had an idea of, because there was a time when actually his name came out and where it became popular. Like between 2017 and 2018 was, I think, where you heard his name everywhere around the world. Still full here. Alright. 0 wins, obviously. If you're new right here, the reason you see everything new 0 is because that is a Twitch extension. And we are here on YouTube, so obviously all you players cannot really participate interactively. That's why I do it in the chat and the comments, everything. Yep. Let's prepare something for later on. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's question for you. Another open-ended question. I mean, not open-ended, I mean, is a question I'm very curious about. What do you do as your family's tradition on Christmas? Every family has their own little tradition. And because I was born and raised in Germany, so our tradition usually started in Germany, where obviously Christmas Eve, I mean, was when we go to church in the afternoon, and after church, during that time frame, Santa Claus came in the time when we were out and brought us presents, and we would exchange presents that night. Then the 25th was we woke up everybody and we're having a great gathering with an immediate family together with a huge dinner, which is always great, you know. And because in Germany we have another Christmas day, like a second Christmas day, that was when we all went to our extended families, like grandparents, etc. And we celebrated all coming together. It was actually always a great tradition, I thought. Like what we had came to the States, we immediately switched over to a American style. So 24th was really the whole lot. A lot of people were still working. I was normally working normally too. So today was actually the first time I could go to church. Actually, it was actually quite nice. So it was quite decent. 1 second. Mute. So another favorite guy we want to take a look at in reacting to is Massive Beer Reviews. This time they have a Massive Beer Review 3900, a single cut electric blue DDH hazy IPA. Oh, let's get that over. Yes.
How you doing, YouTube? Massive Beer Reviews back with a little single cut up in this piece in the form of their Electric Blue. This be a double dry hopped IPA. 7.2% alcohol by volume. Drink ASAP in a clean, wide mouth glass. Store cold up and upright.
Very precise. Drink it upright. It is a very good idea. Why do you think? Because if you don't, you will spill it everywhere. Everything.
Unfiltered, decant carefully. This is almost exactly a month old. It's been a minute since I've had a single cut, so kind of excited to dive into this sucker, see what's what.
And that's his famous phrase, what's what? We had a joke videos together with that about it. You know, that is his shtick. And I'm just giving him also a hard time, you know, because as I said, as a foreigner, I couldn't answer to, yeah, what does he mean with what's what? You know, what is what, you know? So we had sometimes one time a nice conversation in a comment section in one of the previous videos about it. So it was quite fun.
Yeah. Likewise, I like it. I mean, all of Single Cut's beers are named after music. Electric Blue, I actually don't know who that is. I know it's not Faith No More. What was Faith No More? Tomahawk. Yeah, so Tomahawk was like, they did, there's one song, Midgas. They talk about Electric Blue in that. It's not that, but I wish it was. So there we go. Yeah. Looks like a big old hazy. Pinky finger, off-white head, super tight compact bubbles with that rich kind of orange core. Let's get a nose.
I'm not going to repeat myself because I said it all the times when I reviewed him. Is he always like get the beer flowing when he said to twirl around and put his nose in there. He's not sniffing the beer, obviously, no. But I just want to let you guys know, like I did it one time, I believe on a live stream too, and you definitely can smell a huge chunk on different flavors to it. Like the flavor comes out powerful, so it's definitely a good idea to do it. So if you want to give it a try one time, just do it, you know. Twirl the beer around and cover it up and smell it, you know. Obviously don't put the fruits in there because that might be not quite good.
Fruit juice bomb. Every time I go into a nose on one of these single cut beers, I'm always kind of hoping and chomping at the bit for this garlicky, ranky dankness that single cut was essentially known for at the beginning. They don't do it anymore. Really, what you have is this bright, vibrant, slightly undersweetened tropical fruitiness. It's beautiful. It's nice. It's like almost like if you get like a tropical fruit medley punch, but it's like no sugar added. It has that kind of thing going on for it. So it's sweet, but not overly sweet. There's almost like a tannic skin kind of vibe to it, but it really is a soft, crushable, comes off more like a 5.5% as opposed to 7.2% kind of hazy. Almost at a point where you're getting like a berry, like a blueberry kind of addition to it too. So there's this nice bright kind of berry in combination with this tropical fruit, soft little citrus vibes in the back. Nothing as far as bittering or ranky dank on the nose. Let's dive in. Cheers. Yeah, this is a tropical fruit berry hazy. There's a lingering bitterness that is like, let's drop it all out as much as we can, but there's just so much hop in here that you can't have no bitterness whatsoever. So there's this kind of lingering, soft little fluttering of bitterness in the background, but for all intents and purposes, it's all just a dropout New England style hazy with the big fruit forwardness that really doesn't lean heavily into much kind of citrus fruit at all. Sure, you can always pick apart, grab a little bits and pieces of citrus from any hazy, really, I believe, to a certain extent. But the really calling card here, the big portion of the show here, is that kind of tropical fruit in combination with a nice kind of berry component. Like I said, comes off really well done, attenuated, not overly sweet. There's not a big residual sugar thing on this beer. It drinks a little bit lower than its weight class. I said, you know, reminded me more of something lower in ABV, like 5 and change. It's 6 and change. It's a little bit lower than that 7.2% would make you believe. I think this is really tasty. It's a nice change of pace, honestly, and it's very much for me. And not that I drink a ton of single cut, but for me, this is very much not single cut. This is something I expect from somebody else. I'm not going to name names, but it is quintessential new school, New England style hazy. But really kind of forsaking that kind of citrus and leaning heavily into an undersweetened tropical fruit with that berry component. I think it's really tasty. My, the shocker here. My biggest thing is I want this at 6, not 7.2, but it's not a big kind of separation. I dig this. I think it's fun.
Yeah.
Fun in a way that I haven't, like I said, it's very much not single cut, so fun in a way that I haven't had a lot of these beers like this from single cut, so it's a pleasant surprise, let's put it that way. So yeah, I dig this. Fun New England style hazy, one of those dropped out all bitterness jams in a very fun way. Is it one of the better New England style hazy DDH beers that I've had as of late? Actually, yeah. Up there too. Is it about more status? No, there's something to do with a little bit better, but this is quite tasty. I'm not going to get upset. Valued availability on this. I paid $18 and change for this 4-pack, but I bought it from a place that's like notoriously like expensive, so that's on me more than them. Single cuts prices are typically pretty decent, so I'll lay that on that bottle shop more than them. But I got it off the shelf and leave you with, if you like what we like this, if you like your New England style hazies true to form and that they're trying to drop out as much bitterness as they can, but you also dig on the fact that breweries try to bring more than just citrus to the table. If you dig on that tropical fruit while not being overly sweetened, that dabble, little dollop of berry is something you can get down with. You will like this. So there you go. Review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you've had this, please let me know. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massa Beers. If you want to check me out doing the social media stuff, Beer Massif. If you want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing, and hopefully you guys enjoyed our review. Hopefully enjoying a little bit of single cut right now. Hopefully see you next time. Cheers.
Cheers. By the way, he's currently he's uploading old records at the moment. Not old records, but one he was pre-recorded before, because he is actually changing his entire design right now. All the bars in the background are gone already. So he doing, and then apparently his intro saying how you doing, YouTube will be gone too. He said they're making some huge changes. So while we are here right now, I know you introduced me a purpose stuff again. Nope, we are not going on Facebook again. But this time I'm going to my other social media right now, which you have not down here. It is Fireman112 as well on Instagram. So that's something I don't think I've ever done Instagram before. Let's see if that works. Need to hold this way. Hello. Ladies and gentlemen, on Instagram, welcome. My name is James. I am currently doing my Beerchat Extravaganza Christmas special on YouTube. So I already went earlier live for a few minutes on Facebook. Now I want to go on this channel for a few minutes. We are currently live also on Facebook, YouTube right now. So if you want to come in on YouTube to see the entire spiel, come on over. Come right. We have a lot of fun here. I just want to go here, show you guys what we're doing here, reviewing a beer together. While it's possible. But on YouTube you do other things too, like checking out other reaction videos of other beer bloggers, playing trivia games, like I'm having a lot of blast already there. So come on over pretty quick. So I've been trying currently right now, still struggling, but I've actually had a beer. Oh, 1 second. I actually had a beer right now that was like actually gluten-free beer. It is called well, Glutenberg Red. It's a buckwheat beer, and it's been quite some time, like 6 or 10, 15 minutes I'm drinking on that one, and it is like you just feel like you're only tasting the buckwheat. Oh lordy. Yeah. So come on in my YouTube channel, please. YouTube channel is Beerchat. If you, I don't have my link tree link is in the bio. Now come on in and join us here for some fun. So this is actually the rest of the buckwheat beer. Yeah. So if you want to see the behind the scenes of a live stream on YouTube, here you're in. I mean, I will see. Yeah, and here was this video I reacted to already. So I got 2 screens right now. Yeah, as I said, you are live right now on YouTube, by the way. Just saying. Yeah, so that's why this is still here. Boy, I need to go to the restroom so bad, and I don't have a break screen anymore. I took it away. So lucky me, I guess, right? So let's, while I got Instagram right now. So let me just go bring it to YouTube real quick. So right now we have here on my hand right now, on my phone actually, is I got Instagram right now. We are having a live stream there too. You probably noticed it because I told you beforehand. Plus, you heard it, everything to the microphone. So let's give it another try for another beer. This time, I got a few more beers to go. But only one that I know. So this is a New England IPA from Grand Armory Brewing Company in Grand Haven, Michigan. So this is actually the beer called actually Loud. You see Loud. I'll show you too. Loud. And if it smells too loud, you're too old. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. Ja, nee, ja. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I believe that's the first time I actually went Instagram live, so I'm just checking out all the different things, what they have to offer. Too much. Either I got too much alcohol in me or that there's too many movements. So, no. That's not good. Just in case, like it's tripping right now, but I got the bag right there, so. The problem is right now I got only one hand because the other hand I'm holding Instagram right now. Great. Very great, very great. Instagram, sorry, you guys need to hold on tight for a second. I need to put it in the glass. Alright, guys. So, hello, welcome to Beerchat Extravaganza. I am currently trying out. I'm right now on YouTube Live right now. Plus, I decided to go in Instagram for a few more minutes. I'm trying right now the Loud beer from Grand Armory. which was a big mess. It is a huge mess. But luckily there was a bag there. So there was actually quite a lot already on foam actually on this beer. I had other beers from the Grand Armory, but never the loud beer. Oh no, not again, not again, no. Let's give it a try. This is the beer. Cheers or Prost. Ooh, got some really decent flavor to it. It's a New England IPA, by the way. Oh. Yeah. Decent taste. It's very, very bitter. More bitter than I would do as a New England IPA. Got 7%, so it's quite up there on the Richter scale. But it was actually very, very good beer. I hope everyone can hear me. Test. Fortunately, I can approve that when I'm live. So hopefully you all can hear me perfectly without feedback. Because I got two microphones here, so I'm hoping nothing is bad. But yeah, but it is looks really milky. Not something I would assume from a New England IPA actually. I would as an IPS I would always guess a bit more darker, more amber style, but this is really light. Looks like really thick milk kind of style. Yeah, it is definitely out there. So I hope you guys doing all great. Now, if you're on watching me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, that was what I was looking for. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm just planning. Let me just go. Pretty quick. See if I have anybody here currently. Let me see. Wait a minute, you guys have. You guys are lagging a little bit. Oh. They say right now my thing is quite poor. I believe that really. Let me refresh. Because I see I will great. Alright guys. I will fix it. Oh, sorry guys if I missed my microphone just went off. So welcome to Beerchat here on YouTube and Instagram. This is my special for Christmas, my special extravaganza. So I just want to hop in here pretty quick just to say how you doing and see and make sure like I can follow all my social media, everything a little bit tonight, because today is a special day because it's Christmas coming up in a few hours. When it's Christmas Eve. So come on in. My link to my YouTube is in my bio. It's in the link tree there. Come on in. Because I'm stopping the live stream here on Instagram right now, because that's because right now I can more or less do only my views, my reviews right now like this. But in my live stream on YouTube, we have other things. We are reacting to other videos, and we're playing a nice trivia game too. So I would say, come on in, please. But if I don't see you again, have a beautiful Christmas, okay? All right. How to? All right. Here we go. Have a good one. So you guys are having a really hard time seeing me? Quality is poor. Please tell me that is not the case. So far, I don't see anything coming up weird. Ah, damn, this is really annoying me, especially when I want to. I mean, I don't see any lagging. I don't know what the system is saying. So interesting. So, ladies and gents, so right now we are here on live on Facebook again. We already for almost 2 hours in now. I get 2 more minutes to go. Alright, ladies and I have to make a small break, so I will play some music in the background. So, I will put you on. I can do it because my starting soon is only for. Alright, let me put you on the starting soon page right now. That's all I have right now, but I'll be back in just a second, okay? And I will come back right here.
Oh, you're so pretty and mean.
Alright, guys, here we are back. Are you? I think you probably heard me. I messed up with my dogs right now. Kind of funny. Yeah. So sorry about the small delay. I hope the music was not too bad. Um, but I have two more beers left, and I have one reviews reaction video to do. So it got so confused right now because normally I had a rhythm and now I had boom, rhythm is gone. Thank God, no. So I put it to the side right now out of the bag. I didn't read what it is. I saw the design a little bit. I don't know what it is. I don't think I ever had it before, but I had to take it out of. Especially because of spilling on the bag. I don't want to spill anything on the carpet or anything, so I just want to just do it this way. So, guys and girls, what are you planning for Christmas? Coming up in just a few, shortly 3 hours. So, it is. Now, I hope you guys had so much fun like I had. Like, I probably had a lot more fun if more people would have been here live with me and I could react, talk to them in person. Right now, it's just more like a monologue, and I'm having still a blast. Don't get me wrong. I'm having a blast, you know. As I said, if I get to my 100 subscribers, I do a immediate live stream on the spot wherever I am. Can be at work, can be in the hospital, anywhere. I really don't care, you know. I will be going live on thing, and I will do a giveaway, one of the t-shirts here, or yeah, or oh, excuse me, whichever you want. Is it a t-shirt or anything you want there? Like one item. I would definitely probably like the t-shirt because I think the t-shirt design looks pretty nice. I mean, the sweater looks nice too, because I updated everything in my old merch store I had beforehand. There we had a big ass logo right in front of you, like Superman style, you know. It's like it's nice, you know. It shows you up, and I have a lot of videos in on my YouTube channel with a t-shirt on, but I think having more subtle up here over the like a pocket, breast pocket style, is probably better. So I everything updated with my new logo on there. So please come on in there and check it out. If you want to check out my other YouTube, my other social media account, please do so. In the description below is my link tree with all the links in there. There first I all listed one by one, everything, including my Discord. But somebody told me a link tree might be better, so make me easier. One link for all my social media area. This is really sticky beer. I usually have a sticky beer only when I am having like a sweet beer, but this is actually quite sticky. That's all in my hand, probably. I don't know. Whatever works, it works, right, guys? So again, if you're tuning in, thanks so much for coming in right now. If you don't know me yet, my name is James, and I am the host and owner of Beerchat. Beerchat, if you're coming brand new with us right now, I am a beer vlogger. I'm reacting to beers. I'm reviewing beers, craft beers. I don't do Budweiser or Bud Light on all these beers. I do really I prefer local breweries, not my local ones, but local in general, like the smaller companies, because it seems like the flavor coming out more than, and less chemicals in there. Yeah, but or if there's a new or if there's a beer like this is such a weird um flavor to it, I want to try it out. Like my first TikTok video. Yes, I'm on TikTok now too. I'm there too now. And there are all my Christmas specials, all my Christmas advent calendar are on TikTok as well. But I think my first TikTok I did, I put it on that first, just to check out the waters, because the quality was, in my opinion, not great to put it on YouTube, to be quite honest. But it was a tiramisu stout. So I was trying it out, like it was like in a bar. This was actually quite decent. So find Beerchat on TikTok and we can figure some out. So but a lot of yapping, talking. Let's get another beer, okay? This is another bottle beer. Don't know what it is. No, it's quite bluish. No, the can is bluish, not this one. And this is a Free Floyd Scottish style ale. That's this old Saxony writing, so it's hard to read what it is or how many alcohol it is. Let me show you this. Have you had this one before? Have you did this before? Because there is really no like percentage on there, that is always scary if there's no much alcohols in there. So to be fair, how much do you drink then? Do you drink any alcohol? Is there anything in there? Nobody knows. This is not even moving at all like the last one. Weird. Oh, the last one was so moving. So let's open up. Oh, Scottish ale is quite dark. So I'm gonna do my swirl. All right. Now I'm going to ask you this question. If you follow my YouTube channel a lot, you would see what I'm going to do. Like I've never done it before, but I kind of cool to do it very quick. I want you, because I don't smell it right now, so it's a great thing. So I don't have no expectation. I never had it before. I've never known nothing about this beer. But so based off the looks right now, what do you see here? We know it's a Scottish ale. What? Without googling it, what do you think is the characteristics based just only on the style of beer and the looks of it? I'll give you about 10 seconds right now to do that, to check it out. While I do that, I am going to play some Christmas music. So you guys got it? All right. What do you guys have? So for me, for like I left a little bit longer. Okay, it's 10 seconds. I did a little bit longer. This is here, in my opinion, is quite thick. I would think. Pretty heavy on alcohol content. Pretty rich. Just based off that, right? Smelling, typical. Typical heavy estate, very happy smell to it. I've had this smell before, but I can already picture it. It's so awful. So, got definitely coffee flavor. Really thick. It's close to a stout. I would say it's not. It's a Scotch ale, but sorry guys, I'm just having to send a message out pretty quick. So guys, I'm very glad you guys are here with me. Today is one of my favorite holidays. It is not because of the presents, not because of hey the pantry and stuff. No, it is because Christ is born 2,000 years ago, or actually to be quite 2021 years ago, and I'm very honored to celebrate it. This year makes it a little bit more special for me for that. But I'm very, and I will explain to you in due time. I just don't want to get it out too soon, unless you know already. Because if you know already, then you know you're in my closest circle and you know it already. But if you're not, now you have to wait. I will make my announcement later on, probably earlier this year, next year. I mean next year. But it's a great thing. But the beer is actually pretty good. So let me stop that music. And I have one more Greg's beer review. I have not tried it yet, looked it up yet. It's another Hop Butcher. We had a Hop Butcher earlier before, and I saw like before the live stream started. That's why it was a bit later. It was quite just like looking for decent things, and he has a lot of Hop Butchers beers, surprisingly. So I'll put my headphones back on. Headset or headphones? What is it the correct term? Headset or headphones? I think both are right, and both are not right. So let's get over. Whoosh. I should do it. Whoosh. Whoosh. What's in the fridge tonight? Today. Tonight for me, today for you.
Hello everybody, welcome to Greg's Beer Reviews today. Thanks so much for stopping by, I do appreciate it. Merry Christmas to everybody. It's upon us, I believe, Christmas Eve, so hope everybody is ready. Anyway, before today's beer, before we get into today's beer, some of y'all knew that I placed an order for some more of the Sovereign glasses for my collection. This is the original. This is the one y'all been seeing me do my beer reviews in. It was sent to me by Parrish as a gift several years ago, and seeing these became available again, was notified by them as a matter of fact, and I purchased 3 more to have a complete set of 4. And I know they're handmade and everything, guys, so you're not going to get a whole lot of exact replicas. So, but I was hoping it was going to be close. Well, you can see this is all of the ones they sent me look almost identical to this one right here. As you can see, just a smidge.
Well, I smell candles here. Maybe they put in a neighboring room, but what I put it on hold was pause was they look identical, but somewhat you see the I wish I could show you exactly what I'm showing you. The new one, the red one, got a bigger opening on the top, but a very narrow on the bottom.
Taller than this one, and I don't know if the glass is not polished up enough here on the lid, but it just looks thicker because it's duller on the top up here. And these are not cheap glasses. They're like $65 a pop, so they're not cheap glasses to buy, but they're handmade and they're very thick walled glass. So the only thing that I've noticed other than that is the bottom here. The bottom on this one, as you can see, looks like it's about, I don't know, maybe a 1/4 inch, 3/16 to a 1/4 of an inch thick on the very bottom there. It also has a glass etched pattern with a number or something on it. And I think that's basically for carbonation, maybe, I don't know. But this one here, the glass on the bottom is this thick here, guys. So, I mean, it's quite a bit thicker as far as the weight of the glass on the bottom. It's at least twice as thick, if not 3 times as thick as the bottom on that one. So, I wish I could say it's just as good a quality as my original, but I'm not sure, guys. The thickness of the bottom is probably the biggest disappointment I had in it. But I'm sure if you take care of it, it'll last forever too. I mean, but it's not quite, to me it just doesn't seem quite as heavy as this one, because I'm sure it's how thick this bottom is down there. But anyway, but all 3 that I received look pretty much identical to this one. None of them have a thicker bottom, so that's the way they're doing them now, I guess. But anyway, I don't want this to be a 30-minute video, guys, but I had some subscribers ask me about if I got the package, what did I think. So instead of bringing them all out here, the 3 that I got are pretty much replicas of this, and this is my original, which I still like more than these. So probably not going to be seeing me using a lot. I'm concerned about the thickness of the glass, and I've been using this one that long. I'm going to continue using these and keep these new. Anyway, but I'm sure it'd be a great selection for anybody. I think they've got a second.
One thing you have to know, it's great to have like a special glass for beers. That's perfect, in my opinion, for the reviews he's doing. I don't disagree. And ultimately, the biggest thing is a lot of beers have it. Is now at least Kölsch in Cologne has like a tiny, like a, what is it English word for it? What you use, what chemist is using, like a small cylinder size glass. Yeah, cylinder. Yeah, it's probably the right word, but that is one of those the only exception in my opinion where you should know having bigger opening on the top. Other than that, you can rig. Nobody would care what the bottom looks like as long as it got nice where the flavor can evaporate and come out and you can get it in. I hope it makes sense.
Second cell, which is it's a second. It's not a first. You know what I'm saying. Anyway, today's beer, Mo Onions. This is Hot Picture for the World. This is sent to me by Jeremiah.
What did he say? More onions? More onions, yeah, a double IPA. I was thinking, like, wait a minute, I'm not that drunk that I hear onions?
Thanks so much, guys. Merry Christmas again before we get into the beer.
I have to say that too. Merry Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, I'm sorry. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. I really don't know what all kind of festivities are celebrated at this time of the year in the world. So if I forgot your greeting, I'm sorry. It's not because I despise it or I don't agree with it. No, because I just physically don't know. So I am pretty faithful Catholic. And for me, it's Christmas, so that's why I'm saying Merry Christmas a lot of times. So Merry Christmas. I don't have funny hair like him because it will ruin my hairdo currently.
This is a 7.5%.
Sorry, guys.
Double IPA, Imperial IPA, whatever you're going to call it, done with Mosaic, Nelson Sauvin, and Simcoe hops, 7.5%. And the numbers are all smidged up right there, guys. I mean, it looks like somebody just took a marker and went and left a little line on there. So it's unreadable. So this one got out without being able to read.
So from earlier, we had review on him was it was everything perfect on the label, like it was just perfect scenario. This time it's not. And she's unreadable. Alcohol is so much. Shoot, how am I saying it without sounding bad? It is because it's alcohol, so it is. I wouldn't say it one way, and then I remember it doesn't work like this one, because alcohol normally I would say it really doesn't matter unless you smell it and looks funny like earlier. Is banana stout was what you had earlier. But on the other hand, you want to know when it is, so you know how old it is, so you can plan accordingly. So if it's like a year old and you taste like this one, okay, try it next time. What is the date? Oh, it's a little older. We could try. Flavor the same? Yes or no? That is a few things like I'm kind of always like it's hard to explain. I hope it makes sense afterwards, but in this case, like I wish like I would know too.
Read it, but it's a pretty new beer, I'm pretty sure, because Beer Advocate doesn't have a grade on it, so a lot of them people have commented on it. These guys are up in Illinois, and
now it's a question for you guys again in my chat or comment section. What is the proper term for the state? Illinois or Illinois? Let me know. say 1 for Illinois and 2 for Illinois. Honestly, I do not know. I heard it both ways. So for me, it's a great activity for you guys to engage with you. But it's more or less I like to get to know you very well. Like I like to learn English very well.
893 people have commented on that. So I'm thinking this, it's not like it's in the thousands and they've done it before. So I think it's a new release from this guys with this particular hop variety in it. And they are calling it a New England style, and it does look very, very cloudy in the glass in the pictures here. So without further ado, let's pop it open and get it into the glass, since I was rambling on about the glasses. Yes, very cloudy, very hazy. Almost looks like orange juice coming out of the can. Not pointed very much of a head, so we're going to do the swirly swirl, the Christmas swirly swirl. And that'll kick that head up quite a bit. Alright, that's all we can get in there right now, guys. Almost 2 fingers of head, and like I said, that looks exactly like a glass of orange juice other than the head. I mean, that perfect color is orange juice. Super cloudy, super hazy. I can't see any light through it. Guys, that is a real good looking New England style looking beer, appearance wise. Awesome.
What do you think, guys? What do you think? What would you think? I mean, sure, I didn't pause beforehand. But what would you think I would think about it? I'm waiting. Yeah, it is definitely for I would be agree. So for me, it's like I like hazy, I like bitterness. So hoppier, the better. This one looks really milky style, so makes it, in my opinion, it feels more. I would say more fruity, but again, onions.
Looks absolutely outstanding. That is a quintessential look of a New England style double IPA, in my book anyway. But that's just my opinion. So, let's get it to the nose and see what we got.
What did you just heard it differently, the sound from you, or is it just me? Because it seemed like I was having like an echo in my headphones. Normally, I would if I hear it, it's on me or something, but I see on my things it's normal, but maybe it's just his.
Awesome aroma. That's oranges, tangerines, grapefruit, white grapes. Nice citrusy notes, oranges, mango, maybe some peaches.
Mango with some peaches.
That smells awesome, guys. It really does. So let's find out. Cheers.
Okay, it's his last review, a reaction right now today, but I wanted to just ask you guys, his view right now, his looks, what is he thinking? What is he thinking? The answer of that after this little commercial. Side with you, it's not commercial. But I decided to make it a little different. The video will continue on this moment on. I think it's deleted, but because of, I would say, time constraint. It's not time constraint because I've got plenty all night long time. But I come to my last beer right now, and this is my last reaction. So I want to start out already with my new beer, my last beer right now. And then after the reaction, doing one more trivia pretty quick. So this time it is a what the what? Okay, granted, I'm not a nerd, but that is actually kind of cool. It is actually an actual Game of Thrones beer. Yeah, I know you can read it, handwriting. What? This is a House Mikella Night King Double IPA. Winter is here. Fear an empty cup. Brewed in San Diego. Game of Thrones. That is. I mean, to be fair, I only watched a few episodes of it. So I'm not really into the deep dive in Game of Thrones. So everything what you characters, everything, I have zero idea what's going on. So House Mikella, I hope you know what that means, because I don't. Oh, Mikella is it is a brewing company. I thought it was a character in Game of Thrones. My apologies. But it's out of California, San Diego, California. 8.2% alcohol in there. So again, this is actually, it says Game of Thrones. It is a Game of Thrones. Got an HBO logo on there. Wow. So I think they did actual collaboration with Game of Thrones. So it's kind of cool. It's really cool. Like I have to say, like I saw it was bluish, but I know what it was. But now I'm thinking, what? That's crazy, crazy. Double IPA, 8%. I already feeling it already, you know. And I was Jason Mob Bear. I mean, to be fair, I could say no to it, but I said no. You do yes. They have a perfect 60%, 6 beers. There's a 6-pack. Here you go. Let's light it up. Bah. Pardon me. So, very hazy, very foggy. Granted, I have a lot of head on there, but that's because of I flipped it sooner rather than later. But it is definitely perfect. I have huge chills right now. I'm sorry. I wanted to wait till next year. No, I'm waiting till next year. I'm sorry. I was thinking about it. No, tell you right now. Tell you right now. But no, I don't want to. I will. Hey, by the way, I'm planning to tell you next year what my future holds up for me. But if you want to know it sooner, help me share my content. Help me bring me 100 subscribers, and I will say it in my live stream when I'm giving away my t-shirts. Or a t-shirt, or a merch item of my merch store, you know. And I will make the secrets. I will make a pact. I will show you my finger. I wish somebody could hit it right now, but if I get, like, normally these informations will come up probably in a few months, maybe April, hopefully, if everything goes well, maybe sooner. But if you want to know it before anybody else, you know, help me share my content, get me 100 subscribers, and in my live stream then I will tell you what it is before my official announcement. Come on, help me. I want to give it out so badly right now, but we have to be fair, you know. Like, I don't want to give anybody false hope, aka wrong hopes or something, you know. So I want to give it a try. So if you really want to know, you better help me get me my 100 subscribers. Please do me the favor, help me get 100 subscribers right now. With that, if you have to share my content, if you have to put my word to mouth, or whatever you do it. But now let's have a drink on perfectly Games of Thrones beer. Prost, ihr Säcke. It smells so good. It smells so good. Not so as cold as the winter country in Game of Thrones. You see, I'm not unhurt. Oh, that is actually really smooth drinking. Like I had earlier today, more stronger beers with less alcohol in there, but tastes much stronger. That actually is really smooth drinking. Oh, I hear. Hello. One second. I feel like looking kind of funky. But let me put you over here on the other screen right now. Yeah, I do have about 67 missed frames due to rendering, but it is not even 0.1%, so it's not a whole lot. But it's kind of funny, like you can see me for what I don't know what it is. I don't know. Hopefully your stream is perfectly better than what I can see right now. So, but while we are drinking right now, let's head over pretty quick to finish our remainder of Greg's beer review when he has his Mo Onions double IPA. You thought I really lost it, didn't you?
That's absolutely delicious there, guys. That's exactly what I'm talking about right there. That's it. That is it. That's as close to perfect as you can get. People ask me, if you only had one beer that you had to choose to drink the rest of your life, what would it be?
And that question goes to you. If you have just one beer for the rest of your life, what will you be? Leave me in the comments / chat your answer, please. I'm very curious to know, like, what would it be? What would be what would mine be? I really don't know.
Well, I could live with that one. I could damn sure live with that beer for the rest of my life back.
To be fair, his for him saying that, you know it's for good, and I can attest to it. Not because of this beer, but because of his taste buds goes. Because a while back he said something similar about the founders KBS making a fudge beer, and he talked so highly about it on his video. I actually made a video of it, so just take a look in my videos about it. And I actually physically tried it before, and it was a live stream before. I can remember, it was like a special live stream, I believe, if I'm not mistaken right now. But it was like phenomenal. Like it was like you open the bottle and the flavor was just everywhere from fudge. And he was so talking about so highly about it. So I give it a try so badly, and I have to say it was exactly what he suspected. So when he says something like that, especially when he has big ass grin in his face that he has right now with his center hand on, you know it has to be true.
I had to, yes, and drink it every day. Anyway, back in pour going in. All right, it's Christmas Eve.
Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho.
All right, guys, it's right out of the fridge. We're gonna go sip on it. Let it come up to room temperature. See what we got. Pretty damn impressed with it right now. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sipping on a while. Awesome lacing that's left on the glass. That's a super tasty beer, guys. It is definitely worthy of picking up if you can get your hands on it and you like these New England style beers, guys. I'm probably going to go against the grade on this one because it's everything that I'm looking for in this style of beer. I mean, you might not agree with me, and beer tastes are very subjective, which I've told you hundreds of times before. What I may love, you may not, and vice versa. So,
Excuse me, Greg. This is a family show.
if you're into this style of beer, I don't think you will be disappointed in this one at all. I am not. Final show. Oh, we're not going to leave that.
Final check and a half.
Absolutely freaking delicious, guys. It's a 10 to me. I mean, you might not agree with that because Untapped does not agree with me. Beer Advocate doesn't have anything listed for it. It's too new, guys. And over at Untapped, they have it at 4.29. I mean, and 893 people have commented on it. I think it's a 10 beer, guys. I could just as easily give it a 9. But why?
Okay. Friends. Untapped. 800 people saying it was not a good beer. Somebody like Greg knows what he's talking about, and he tried weird beer before. He says he doesn't agree with it. If you ever tried this More Onions, the hop butcher for the world, More Onions, what do you think? If you tried before, if I can find it here in Michigan, I would love to give it a try myself, so I can concur with him or disagree with him. As I said, we are all professionals. Professional beer drinker, I mean. Just kidding. But either way, you know, like, I respect his opinions very much. Like, that's the reason that I believe his his channel, Massive Beer, and Darwin, the three musketeers, so to speak, in my description all the time, because I look up to all three of those. So whatever they say, I take it to heart myself. Plus, of course, I do my own research, and of course, if I try my own beer and if I don't agree with them, I will let you know about it. You know, like, I'm not saying just because I look up to them doesn't mean I agree with everything they say. I want to, no, but I cannot because I don't even have the chance to try all the beers they tried before. But as I said the other day, was it a week ago? I think I did like an improv live stream, and I wanted to reach out to Greg personally, getting his insights, everything. Maybe also, who knows? Maybe one day he will be up to a live stream together. I don't know, but you never know. How would you know if you don't ask, right? To be fair, I would like to try a beer out with him together. We try the same beers. Obviously, I don't know where he lives. But I'm sure it's not around the corner where I live, you know, and so it would be kind of cool to see what we can come up with. Just saying.
I mean, if it's everything that I'm looking for, maybe everything that you're looking for, maybe not. I mean, I don't know, but it impressive enough for me to give it that grade. The aroma, the appearance, the taste, spot on. So, very nice. The white grapes are there. All the fruit taste, grapefruit, oranges, pineapple, everything is there, guys. Total package. Very nice combination of Mosaic, Nelson Sauvin, and Simcoe hops. Very well done. So, once again, if you've had this one from Hot Butcher for the World, the Mo Onions, let me know what you think. And Christmas Eve is upon us here, guys. So hope Santa Claus is good to everybody, and I will see you guys the next time. We'll go see what's in the fridge.
Whoa. No. Lucky you guys don't see what it is. Come back. Come back. So. Oi. Can you believe this? I have to go for a small time on a small break. I do the same thing I did earlier. Alright, thanks guys for the patience. Sorry, I had to step out again for the second time. I feel really awful. Because, well, I hate to leave you guys hanging, but with all the beers I'm drinking, you know, it's like, Jesus. But that was my last review I did today. Maybe my last review. Pretty much, I think I'm still debating if I do one again like last year, like live stream or New Year's Eve. I had so much fun, and so many people coming in. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, it was like, I can't believe it's almost a year. I can't believe I am doing YouTube for over a year already. What? With all my 81 friends on YouTube I'm having right now, and so I'm expanding. As I said, I'm doing more now on TikTok as well. I went to the down the rabbit hole too. I will see, like right now it's easy to do with my videos right now. With my advent calendar videos, makes it so much easier because they're so short. You know, let's put them on it too. Like, why not? Doesn't hurt. So how I do it in the future, I will have to figure it out. But let's do, because we can, let's do one more trivia finally, because I still have to finish my beer too, you know, and it sucks. And this beer, crap, is a life-saving. How did I manage a life-saving quiz? How did I really click it? How did I manage it? But either way, life-saving. As a former firefighter of 20 years of mine, plus an EMT, you know, let me give it a try. See what I know. Which of these is not a basic survival skill? Making fire, fighting water, fighting shelter, or fighting Wi-Fi? Please let me know in the description. Please don't tell me the wrong answer, because it's just so simple. I mean, is it though? to be quite fair, all the kids nowadays, you know. I don't know. Of course, it can only be one thing. I think Wi-Fi. I was zero. As I said before, this is a normally a Twitch interaction game, but because I'm not on Twitch, we see only here popping in, and I want you to add it in the chat/comment section. Next question. According to the National Park Service, what is the best thing to do if confronted by a grizzly bear? Play dead, tickle it, run, or offer it some honey? I can tell you, I mean, I know the answer because I looked it up. Obviously, I see it because I didn't play along right now. But based off my interactions with American people, and it is no offense to anybody. I'm not trying to offend anybody. That's not, I'm not doing that. But I bet you see people would say, run. That would be my suggestion. Shut up. What are you talking to? I don't know what it was. But the correct answer is not run. It's actually play dead. This is probably the hardest part, to play dead when you got a killing animal attacking you. I honestly would not know how I could handle this. I don't know. Next question. What does it likely mean if you are up a mountain and your hair suddenly stands on end? You're scared of heights, you're Albert Einstein, you need haircut, or there's lightning in the area? Wow, that wording is so weird. What does it mean, like, likely mean if you are up a mountain and your hair suddenly stands on end? Whoever creates this question better do the grammar. Come on. It's only one thing. Can only be one thing. It's not you need a haircut, it's actually the lightning in the area. But how it's been worded is like, what? I'm not drunk that far to that I could read it. Didn't make no sense to me. Next question. Which of these creatures kills more people worldwide per year? Crocodiles, hippos, freshwater snails, and sharks. You know? Let's do it this way, legends. You know, like, I'll see time is over, blah blah blah. I get it. But because I'm in no time hurry, so let's wait. Everything looks dangerous except one. And this in this question, which of these creatures kills more people worldwide? Sounds like it needs to be a dangerous animal, but there's only one item that doesn't make no sense. You know what it is? I cannot even understand it. But apparently it's a freshwater snails. But the thing is, like, it asks for creatures, not humans, not animals, creatures. It can be from anything from tiny insects to termites or whatever the snails eat. Creatures. Next question. Which of these dangerous sports is real? Rhinoceros-back riding, blindfolded Formula 1, crocodile surfing, or volcano surfing? I won't even think of any of those. That would sound like very far-fetched. What do you think? I give you about 10 more seconds time. For this 10 more seconds, let's put some music on. Hold on. I know. So at least good music. I mean, they're all good music, you know. It's always a great process. But at least it's a common name. La la la. La 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 la. On the ooh. La 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 la. Those angels to be. La 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 la. Fa la 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 la. Fa la 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 la. Fa la 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 la. And the answer is volcano ride surfing. Yeah, guys. Yeah. This was a different song. You a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your King. Good to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Yes, a figgy pudding. Now bring us a figgy pudding. Now bring us a figgy pudding and brings it right here. Good tidings we bring to you and your King. Good wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We will do the pudding. We all are the figgy pudding. We all are the piggy pudding, so bring it right here. These tidings to bring to you and your King. Good wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish to get some. We want show until you get some. We want all until you get some, so bring some right here. We tidings to bring to you and your King. Good wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Alright guys, here we come. What is the best thing to do to escape from a car that is sinking in the water? Break the windscreen, open the door, roll down the window, or jump in the boat. And a Happy New Year. What is it, guys? What is it, guys? What is it? What is it? According to the system, it says you roll down the window. I disagree. It should be break the windshield. Come on. You're sinking. I don't give a crap if you break the window. Break the window. Which of these means SOS in Morse code? Dot 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 slash dot 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 slash 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 dot 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 slash slash slash. You know what it is? You know what it is? You know what it is? Dot 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 slash slash slash. It's building just seeing royalty to the newborn king. Reach on earth with the sheep. Angels seen, Lord into the king born king. Sorry, I'm doing it. All ye faithful, joyful and triumphant, so come to Bethlehem. Joseph the old him, was the King of Israel, so come let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Christ the Lord. Oh, Lord, to God. Sweet, oh come let us adore him. Oh come let us adore him. Sorry guys. Lord, the joy angels sing in exultations. Sing those who see and sent to Bethlehem. Glory to Jordan, Jubilee. Come let us adore him. Oh, come let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. In holy faith, Lord Jesus. Jesus to see them things rolling in. Oh, oh, come let us adore him. Oh, come let us adore him. Oh, come let us adore him, Christ the Lord. Hier comes the final, ladies and gentlemen. Silent night, holy kite, all is calm, all is bright, round young virgin mother and child, holy infant so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, clouds come, clouds your life. Ladies and gentlemen, as I said before, Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for coming to my Extravaganza. This is beautiful music running. I want to sing along with that because it's one of those music you want to sing along with. Beer was great. Our Rex was great. I had a good time with you guys. Please give me a like. Subscribe to my channel. And I will see you the next time. God bless you all. Sorry, as I said, God bless you all. Thanks so much for coming in. I know I said I'm not doing this, but I'm going to do it. Put the rules in. To finish it up is let's do this very quick with a prayer. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Dear God, today is the day. Today is the day, or more like in half an hour, it's a day when your son will be born 2000 years ago. You have no idea what it means to humankind, to everybody at least who believes in you, understands you, and respects you. We know that this is a very sacred day. It means more than just giving gifts. It's more than drinking beer. It's more than not working. It means a lot more than that. It means like your son, the Son of the Lord, come to earth and be on us. Dear Lord, also, please do me a favor and bless everybody in this world right now who are watching this stream or after, who heard about it or not, but either vice versa. If you don't heard about it or don't know about it, but still bless him. A lot of people having hardship coming up, lost family member, soldiers being deployed, etc. So we all want to make sure we all can be living together in harmony. We all want to be together, So we can do it only with your help. We pray this to you in the name of Jesus forever and ever. Amen. And with that being said, ladies and gents, I will concluding my live stream tonight. It's been a long day, long night. I mean, we had a good time. It's been over 3 hours. So thanks so much for coming in. Have a wonderful night. Have a nice, beautiful Christmas. And I hope I will talk to you soon. Have a wonderful night. Bye. Prost, die Säcke.